Hi there, my name is Dr. Victor Akunna. I like to speak to that individual who is saying, why do I need a passive income? I mean, I'm comfortable. You need a passive income if you have student loan to pay. If you have a lot of outgoing that, month to month you are scratching just to make ends meet, you need a passive income. All right. Um, if you have a job that is not very secure, that someone keeps threatening you, or your industry is shrinking, you need a passive income. If you realize that there are things that you are supposed to do, investment that you need to do, because investment is time sensitive. The earlier you start, the better for you. But you're unable to make such investments. You need a passive income. Okay. If you have a lot of credit card debt that you created a plan to pay them off, but unfortunately, each time you try to pay them off, you seem not to have enough at the end of the day or at the end of the month. You need a passive income. In fact, sometimes you need passive incomes, all right? Because if you don't have a why while you're doing something, you may not get that motivation, all right? So you have to get a why. Sometimes for me, it's the freedom that financial independence affords me. The freedom, what I mean by freedom, I mean financial freedom to be able to, afford the kind of create kind of lifestyle that I truly want. All right. Another type of freedom that I like that passive income give to me, or my motivation is the opportunity to do that with other people, and that's why I started this channel for to be or embark on this journey with you guys who are coming in here, week day in day out to be able to join me on this journey. And then my last motivation is time freedom, you know, to have that time where I don't have to, it's not my alarm clock that wakes me up. I decide to do what I want, when I want, with whom I want, you know. That's the type of life I would like to lead. At the moment, I'm not there yet, but I've embarked on that journey and I'm they're taking the right steps every day, reviewing what I'm doing. So at the moment, I'm working on the book. At the moment, I've started this YouTube channel. At the moment, I'm creating an email list that will help me build a community. Because if you want to build a passive income, you need to focus on improving the lives of people and building a community around it, not just focusing on your own need. You need to create a community of people that you can support, and by supporting them, they will support you back in return. So you have to think about giving first. So these are some of the things I'm doing at the moment. Please, if you want to share what you're also doing to embark on this journey, I'm open to learning and to modifying my approach to things. So at the moment, I'm checking out and seeing if what I'm doing is working. All right, so putting in the hard work. So that's one of the reasons. So now for that person who has loan to pay off, so one of the things, so what worked for me in terms of how did I pay part of my credit card debt? So one of the key things I looked at was that I looked at the different credit card debt and looked at the terms and conditions and the interest rates. So we've started with the one that had the highest interest rates because it was just adding massive income and it was becoming a, what do you call it now, like walking on a treadmill, just working and running and running and running and running in circles, because the interest rate was compounding very very quickly. So we focused on that one and we targeted that and we smashed it, and then we took it. you know some people may not want to do that. Some people may want to take the smallest one because they want to build momentum. All right. So whatever works for you, you do that. So we looked at the different credit card and we looked at the one with largest interest and we attacked that first. Okay. The other thing that we did that really helped us was that we took, well, I think I should have started with this. So we took a list of all the debts, because at first we were like, what's the point of knowing how much when you don't have the money to pay it off? But one rule I've realized is that number one, like Sun Tzu would say, know your enemy. The first thing is know the amount of money you owe first. You have to know, is it £20,000, is it £50,000, is it £100,000? Write it down and once it's written out on a piece of paper, that is something that happens. That's a law, that goes with clarity. Once you have clarity, the the level of support that comes, the invisible forces come to your aid. So that's what happened for us. Once we identified how much we actually owed, honestly speaking, it was just like, okay, so this is the amount. So what do we do next? And then we started, one thing led to the other. And then from there, we joined a thrift contribution, where you make certain contribution and then someone give the, so let's say you join with a particular amount, a group of people, like let's say like 10 people, and all of you contribute a specific amount every month. And so first month, one person collects and keeps contributing until the end of the term. All right. So we joined that, and then we're able to pay off that credit card debt within a year. And this was something that we've been struggling with for quite a while. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes for us, what happened was that once we clarified how much we actually owed, that was a level of peace that came, that, this, we can tackle this. We don't know how, but somehow something will pop up. And then again, you need to cut down on necessary costs. Oh my goodness, we were brutally honest with ourselves. This has to go, this has to go, this has to go, this has to go. Very important things that looked important, but in the scale of preference of getting out of debt, it was insignificant. Because anytime, one thing about being in debt is that you are not your own person. You're actually a slave to the person, that you are like an employee to the person you are owing. So if you owe the bank a credit card, for example, every time you're working for the bank, because they're taking a portion of your salary. So let's say you're paying, your interest is about £100 every month. So let's say you are being paid £3,000 every month. The bank takes £100 from your pay, and that is less the principal that you borrowed from them. So the faster you get out of consumer debt, the better. If you borrow to buy a property, to put it on rent, and you gain some money, that's a different thing. That means you have an asset. You borrowed to invest in an asset. It's different when you borrow to invest in a liability. So draw up a plan, come up with a strategy, schedule things, review it every week, cut down your expenses. And these are the things that really, really helped us. These are the things I can think about that really, really helped us. And within a year, we're able to pay off almost 20,000 grand. All right. So I hope this helps. Until we see you tomorrow, until I see you tomorrow again, take care of yourselves, and let's keep working in pursuit of freedom, working towards our passive income. All the best. Bye for now. My name is Dr. Victor Akunna. See you later.